Good morning and welcome you all to this session of solving problem on steam nozzle. Problem 14. A gas expands in a convergent divergent nozzle from 15 bar to 5 bar. The initial temperature being 700 degrees centigrade and the nozzle efficiency is 90%. All the losses take after the throat. For 1 kilogram per second mass flow rate of the gas, find the throat and exit areas. Take N equal to 1.4 and R equal to 287 joule per kilogram Kelvin. So in our problem, they have given the gas expands. Therefore, here also the steam is not there. The gas is the working fluid passing over the nozzle. From 15 bar to 5 bar. So initial pressure P1 equal to 15 bar and the initial temperature T1 is 700 degrees centigrade. And final pressure P2 equal to 5 bar. The nozzle efficiency is 90%. All the losses take after the throat. The nozzle efficiency is 90%. All the losses take after the throat. Therefore, in the divergent part, the nozzle efficiency eta d equal to 0.9. For 1 kilogram per second, so mass flow rate equal to 1 kilogram per second. Find the throat and exit area. So we have to find out the throat area AT and exit area A2. Take N equal to 1.4 and R equal to 287 joule per kilogram Kelvin. Now we have to write the formula for calculating the area at throat and exit of the nozzle. So in the mass flow rate equation, we have AT and A2 values. So if we know the value of mass flow rate CT, VT, then we can find out AT value. If we know mass flow rate C2 and V2, then we can find out exit area of the nozzle. So from this equation, the velocity of gas at nozzle exit C2 equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus HT plus HT minus H2 into eta d. So we know in the divergent part efficiency only given in the problem. So we have to multiply the efficiency with the divergent part enthalpy drop. See, we know here the temperature values are given in the problem. So we have to write the enthalpy values in terms of temperature. So we know H1 equal to Cp into T1, HT equal to Cp into Tt, and H2 equal to Cp into T2. Then the velocity of gas at throat Ct equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus Ht. Here also we have to write the enthalpies in terms of temperature. So our equation is square root of 2000 into Cp into T1 minus Tt. Specific enthalpy of gas at the inlet of the nozzle H1 equal to Cp into T1. Specific enthalpy of gas at throat Ht equal to Cp into Tt. And specific enthalpy of gas at the exit of the nozzle H2 equal to Cp into T2. and we know if the flow is isentropic, then P1 V1 power gamma equal to P2 V2 power gamma, and P1 V1 power gamma equal to PT Vt power gamma. And also the relationship between temperature and pressure is T2 by T1 equal to P2 by P1 power gamma minus 1 by gamma, and Tt by T1 equal to Pt by P1 the whole power gamma minus 1 by gamma. From the ideal gas equation, we know P1 V1 equal to R into T1. The equation for critical pressure ratio, Pt by P1 equal to 2 by n plus 1 the whole power n by n minus 1. The value of Cp can be calculated from the equation Cp equal to gamma R divided by gamma minus 1 and Cv equal to R by gamma minus 1. Solution. First we have to find out the throat pressure Pt. For calculating the throat pressure, we have to use critical pressure ratio equation. Pt by P1 equal to 2 by n plus 1 the whole power n by n minus 1. Here the working fluid is a gas, therefore the value of n equal to 1.4. Now substituting the value of n equal to 1.4 in critical pressure ratio equation, Pt by P1 is equal to 0.528. Now we know at state 1 the pressure P1 equal to 15 bar. Substitute the value of P1 in this equation, we get throat pressure Pt equal to 7.92 bar. Now the equation Tt divided by T1 equal to Pt by P1 power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So P1 value is given in the problem, which is 15 bar, and temperature T1 equal to 973 Kelvin. Gamma value is given as 1.4. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get Tt equal to 810.8 Kelvin. The temperature of gas at the exit of the nozzle Tt equal to 810.8 Kelvin. Now between state 1 and 2, T2 by T1 equal to P2 by P1 the whole power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So P1 is 15 bar, T1 equal to 973 Kelvin, and P2 equal to 5 bar. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get T2 is equal to 710.87 Kelvin. Now the temperature of gas at the exit of the nozzle T2 equal to 710.87 Kelvin. So we know from the ideal gas equation P1 V1 equal to RT1. So we know the values of P1, T1 and R. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get V1 equal to 0.186 meter cube per kilogram. Now we have to find out the value of Cp. Cp equal to gamma R by gamma minus 1. Gamma value or n for gas is known, which is 1.4. Substitute it here and find out the final Cp value, which is 1.0045 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So similarly, we have to find out the value of Cv. by using this relation r by gamma minus 1. So we know the value of r and gamma. Substitute in this equation, we get 0.7175 kilojoule per kilogram. So we all know P1 V1 power gamma equal to P2 V2 power gamma. So from this equation we have to substitute all the values. You get V2 equal to 0.4076 meter cube per kilogram. Now velocity of gas at the exit of the nozzle C2 equal to square root of 2000 into Cp into T1 minus Tt plus Cp into Tt minus T2 into eta d. So we know Cp equal to 1.0045 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin, T1 equal to 973 Kelvin, T2 equal to 710.87 Kelvin, and nozzle efficiency in the divergent part eta d equal to 0.9. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get C2 equal to 711.71 meters per second. Now P1 V1 power gamma equal to P2 V2 power gamma. So we know the values of P1 V1 and Pt. Now substituting these values here, you get Vt is equal to 0.2935 meter cube per kilogram. We know the velocity of gas at throat Ct equal to square root of 2000 Cp into T1 minus Tt. So Cp value we have calculated earlier. T1 and Tt values also we know. Substitute these values in the velocity equation. We get Ct equal to 570.84 meters per second. Now the mass flow rate m dot equal to A2 into C2 divided by V2. So mass flow rate is 1 kg per second, which is given in the problem. C2 equal to 711.71 meters per second. Specific volume V2 equal to 0.4076 meter cube per kilogram. Now substituting these values in the mass flow rate equation, we get area at the exit of the nozzle A2 equal to 5.726 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So our answer is exit area of the nozzle A2 equal to 5.726 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. Now the mass flow rate m dot equal to At Ct by Vt. So we know the values of mass flow rate Ct and Vt. Substitute in this equation, we get throat area equal to 5.141 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So our answer is throat area of nozzle At equal to 5.141 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. Thank you.